Hey guys, it's me Wahid, and today we're gonna talk about the guillotine. Honestly, I think the guillotine is really popular, but then again, it is popular in good ways and bad ways. So let's just cover about the guillotine. As you can see, here are a few people at the back. You can see someone just got executed, and the guy's holding their head, and he's just cleaning it up. And that's it, I guess. And the guillotine was invented by Dr. Guillotine himself. That's why it's called the guillotine. First of all, they made the guillotine by collecting a lot of wood, a really sharp blade, and then they just connected them together and they made something like this. To be honest, there are fun cartoons and stuff on the internet, but then again, it is serious stuff. The guillotine is really serious, and this is how an executioner looked like. Well, that's how it looks like here, but this is how they actually look like. They covered their faces with masks so no one would know who they are, because in the Middle Ages in England, many people showed their face, and then later, after they executed the executor, the executors themselves got executed by people who knew them. And to be honest, they are funny jokes, but then again, I don't think it's hilarious, because well, here's a guy just died, and after the head falls, they have a basket, and that's where it landed. As you can see, the executor's face is covered. I don't even know what they're saying. I'm not that good in French. Well, enough cartoons. This was a really serious matter, because people killed many people. I mean, to be honest, these were invented at the Reign of Terror. That's the time. As you can see, the body and the head, and you can see blood everywhere. And these are the victims, traitors, or else thieves, murderers, and stuff. It just goes on forever. But by the way, when they were making the guillotine, they weren't so sure it was gonna work perfectly. So the first time they made it, it wasn't perfect. Here's Dr. Guillotine. After the guillotine went and landed on the guy's head, sometimes it wouldn't make a perfect slice. Sometimes the guy would scream. He would still be alive while the guillotine was on his neck. And they had to improve the guillotine. And this is what they did. They went to the guillotine top and they put a mouton. They made the mouton really heavy. They put loads of rocks so the mouton can just come down and slice through the head. And as you can see, this is just a simple mechanism of guillotine, and there was a shield just to protect the people who were right around, because blood spilt everywhere. And this is a blueprint of a guillotine. You can make this for your best friend and make sure he gets guillotined. I mean, to be honest, guillotines are no jokes, but this is how they look like at the end. After everything was done, a place for the body, wooden structure, a place for the rope, a big basket, the head pit, and then the blade. And to be honest, guillotines were no joke. People died, and it's actually kind of sad. Nowadays, people think it's a joke. As you can see in front of many soldiers, they executed the head, and they're just holding it up for proof. And this is Queen Mary Antony. She was the wife of King Louis XVI, and she was executed right after Louis XVI. As you can see, all the people who wanted justice, and that's it. But to be honest, she is innocent, but she's still got killed. And have any of you seen this guy before, ever? Well, I'll give you a clue. Still don't get it? Well, this guy right here was the last person to be legally executed by the guillotine. This was in 1942. He's a Turkish guy. I don't even know what his name is, but he was the last person to get executed. That's why we have pictures. And now guillotines have just spread everywhere. Well, I forgot. Isn't Halloween coming up? You can just make fake guillotines like many people do. As you can see, nowadays it's a joke. But I guess guillotines are kind of fun, but then again, to be honest, they killed millions of people with it, so I don't even know if it's funny. That's honestly what happened back then. As you can see, some fake. That was good art though, I like that. Nowadays, the guillotines that were actually used are in museums. You can go visit them in France. And then this is an actual guillotine. As you can see, they were poorly built, not like the pictures I've shown you. The guillotine were actually pretty rare and really cheap. They weren't that expensive. So please subscribe, guys. I'm a new YouTuber. You know, YouTuber's life. I can get a million. I can get 10 million or a million. So it'd be happy if I just got 10 subscribers. So can we get 10 subscribers, guys? Thank you for watching. It's me, White Shake, and good night or good morning.